job at some point in their life that brings in money. Because it teaches you what it means to have money. It teaches you what it means to get up off your ass and go out there and to make some money. It also tries your morals, your principles, and what you will and won't do to get up and get off your ass to go out there and make some money. Who you will and will not hurt to make some money. That's why I think jobs are important. It's to show you the person that you are with money. How hard are you willing to bust your behind for the money that you earn? How hard are you willing to work for the money that you want? What are you willing to do for the money that you want? Which ain't nothing but a means of a currency of exchange. To get what you want. Why you stealing TVs if you don't want a TV? You stealing the TV to go get money. What the hell are you go buy with the money? If you wanted money, then why the hell are you stealing TVs? Now you putting somebody else at risk. Now that's why they got theft by receiving. I know a few people that's go hit home for. Because you don't know what the hell money for. You just out here doing crap. Well, I can tell you, I am doing my job right now. Why? Because I am getting paid for this regular position in life called being human. Call me when you graduate to that level of being human, okay? And stop thinking your job is having an employer. Because let me tell you what a career is. Or no, let me tell you what self-employment is. Working for oneself as a freelancer or the owner of a business rather than for an employer. So you're right, I don't have a job, darling. I'm self-employed, which means I don't have an employer. Which means I don't have a boss. And for some reason, that seems to piss people off. Especially in the black community. Because even though I don't have a job, darling, I always work. Let me tell you what the definition of work is. Activity involving mental or physical effort done in order to achieve a purpose or result. Half of you Negroes going to a job, but you ain't working. I know somebody got a whole crew called that scumbag crew. You're going to a job, but you ain't working. That means you're stealing. Because when you go to a job, the point of going to a job is to work. You know why I don't have to go to a job? Because I know the importance of work. Because when I go to work and work, I get told I'm an overachiever. I get told I'm a goody two-shoe. I get told I'm doing too much. But I thought the point of having jobs outside of us to show what we're willing to do to make our money is to work towards a common goal. So that means you're working to help this company, your employer, fulfill their needs. And in return, they're giving you money to fulfill your needs. That's the point of a job, darling. Well, I've gotten to a point to where I don't need them to fulfill my needs, okay? I am ready to be an employer. But I don't knock those who are still in the job sector. Because I need you too, boo. Didn't you just hear what I said the point of a job is? So that you can work. So that you can work towards a goal for me. And in exchange, I will pay you money to do what the hell you want to do with it. Coming to my next definition. Career. An occupation undertaken for a significant period of a person's life and with opportunities for progress. Now, a lot of y'all going to jobs and been there 20 years in the same damn position. That ain't no career, darling. That just means for 20 years, you've been working, building somebody else's dream. And in exchange, they're giving you pay. And that is perfectly fine. We need people like you too, okay? Because ain't nobody should be knocking. That's actually prestigious. But don't you think that it's in the best interest of the employer to convince you that the best thing you can do is to work for him for the next 20 years of your life with the hope? See, you got faith too. With the hope of progression. Well, you see, I got hope too. I got a whole lot of faith in myself, boo-boo. Okay? That's why I prefer self-employment. But I know the means and the purpose of a job. Now, I got people out here that would love to hurt me right now just for making this video. I'm going to show you what it means to have a job, thinking if they do something to me or take this money or their job from me, or if I'm not in the presence of somebody with a job, then I'm going to go broke. Or I'm going to be on my ass. Toxic narcissist. That's what this sounds like to me, a toxic narcissist. It's okay, baby. I used to be one too. Look at me now, so I got hope for you, okay? Because, you know, that's actually one of my key points. Being self-employed, I made $1,000 in a week using my mind. Did I get love? Did I get a celebration for the people that's around me that will benefit? No. You know what I got told? That was just 1 week. That is why ain't nobody worth shit right now. That toxic narcissism behavior that we are turning our environment into. But nobody paid attention to the fact that I, without a job, made $1,000 in a week. Because you know what I did with my job? I took $150 of that earned money and I flipped it into $400 through investment on my Cash App. Something all you used to do probably is to blow money. But people want to talk to me about money, jobs, and wealth like they know something. Did I make it every week after that? No. But I'm still proud of myself. You know why? Because it's a whole lot of people out here that have never and will never, only because of themselves, never be able to make $1,000 in a week without a job, without selling drugs, without risking their life. That, my friends, is an accomplishment. And I should be proud of it, regardless of what naysayers say to me. And I'm telling you, you can too. You might not do it the way that I did, but there's something in you that will equip you to do it too. That's why it's important to learn yourself. That's why it's important to know yourself, so that you too can find out how to grow and build yourself. You know, it blew my mind that my kids, because I just to go back to school, and because of that, I now qualify for food stamps. I know somebody might say, bitch, you gonna say that? Yes. Because, you know, I grew up off of food stamps. I know a lot about food stamps. Even had raised my kids on it for a while. But you know what I'm also happy to say? I was able to pull my family of 6 off of food stamps twice. And this second time, we ain't been on it for 7 years. That might not seem like an accomplishment to other people, but that's what jobs are for. That's why everything you've been through happened to you. To push you, to give you a reason, to give you a need. Because you know why I got tired of food stamps? Because I got tired of whenever the government shut down, I didn't know if I could feed my children. I seen that it was toxic for me to be on food stamps. Because I had to prove to myself. I had to go see what I did. And you know what I did? I looked at that little paper they give you every time you have to renew your food stamps, and it states that you still qualify. I seen how much I had to not make, or how much I had to make, so that I didn't qualify. Now, some people might say, because I got some haters out there, which means you should if you're doing something right, because every time I go to do good, evil is always present. Well, it's because of me, and it's because how many people out here making more money than a lot of us and not on food stamps? It ain't either because they don't qualify, they just don't believe in being codependent on things they don't need. A lot of people get mad because everybody want to talk about black people on food stamps when we ain't even the number ones on food stamps. You know why everybody mad at black people being on food stamps? Because we have zero buying dollar power. We are the only ones who money does not flip. Asians flip their money, I think they said 8 to 12 times, something like that. White people flip their monies, I think 12 to 15 times or something. I don't know, somewhere around there. After them is Asians. All I know is that the Arabics is kicking all our behinds in our own country at flipping their money at 18%. That's why ain't nobody complaining about everybody else that's on food stamps. Everybody else money doing something. Y'all the ones getting all these food stamps, and you ain't doing nothing with your lives. All you're doing is finding out what you can do to stay on food stamps. Finding out what you can do to stay in the government pocket. Don't you know that the government got more out there for you to take advantage of than some dang on food stamps? Don't you know that the government will pay you for self-employment in certain ways? It all depends on what you think is a payment. Because if I owe the government $50,000, or I make $50,000 and it's just me, when I go to do my taxes, I know I'm going to owe some money. But guess what, darling? If you get your behind up and go out there and do something with yourself, I can guarantee you the government go give you an advantage for that. I bet you your taxes will be reduced beyond your standard deduction. I do taxes. I don't do taxes. I am a financial consultant. I did go to school to get a degree in business marketing management with emphasis in accounting. I really went for accounting, but not enough people was interested, so I had to switch my degree. And that's how I made my $1,000 in a week. I ain't saying you got to go to school for that, because I was doing taxes before I ever went to school. It started with me. I started by taking care of my own business. And because I handled my own business so well, I can now help you handle yours. That's wealth, darling. That's the purpose of faith. You gotta believe in something. I don't care if it's the shoe. But everybody and their mama know a shoe can't do nothing for you other than be a shoe. But it's the fact that you know that if you got enough faith, that if you need that shoe to do something for you, whatever it is you putting your faith in, go cause it to do it. You see, God has to be something that doesn't exist in this world. Because if it existed in this world, it could be manipulated as we do everything with our toxic narcissism of an environment. That's why God got to be something that's in here. That's where your faith coming from. Up in here. I'm telling you because that's what I did. And all my research, I ain't found not a single person that say anything different. They all scream some form of faith. They all say it was something outside of themselves. Because I don't know what everybody else's faith led them to believe, but my God, I found out is in me. I found out that my God, that I speak outwardly, is nothing more than the power. My willpower. I don't know where your faith is. I don't know who your God is. But you better find him. And he better be something that no man can touch. Because why would I want a God that a man can touch when I already know that he creates toxicity for his environment? Man, that's all I feel like saying. Right? I feel I'm supposed to say. So I got some stuff to do, okay? And I'm thirsty. I ain't want to be all rude and stuff like that, drinking this water. All in your face. No, I'm just joking. Of course, you could tell a girl feeling good. But you didn't listen to me run my mouth enough, and I'm tired of talking. Because you know I got some stuff to do. Oh, by the way, I finally got my book published. It's called Breathe. I Scream Within. Come check a girl out, okay? It's not ready yet. But in a few days. Or maybe a week. Don't hold me to that. I don't know. I'm still working with the publisher. It's going to be on Amazon. Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Google Play. You know, I did it, okay? So, bye. Namaste.